Hello everybody, welcome to another update about the NASDAQ. I record the video just before the market opens, and what I wanted to share with you is obviously my latest thought process around here, the structures that we're dealing with on the NASDAQ chart. This is the NDX chart. If you're interested in NASDAQ futures and really the micro patterns, I do provide daily video update in our membership. You'll find a link in the description. I also link it in the comment section. I also provide an update there about the S&P 500 and stocks like Tesla and others. This is the NDX chart, so NASDAQ 100 index. What we're tracking here is potential low in place in wave 4 in the bullish scenario. That's the short-term bullish count. And an A wave in the short-term bearish scenario. So obviously the depth of the decline we've had keeps the door open for maybe that a major top, a really major top could have formed already that could lead to a several year-long bear market. However, not in a straight line. As you know, also in a downtrend, these markets will get corrective movements to the upside. How can we distinguish between white and yellow? I try to help you understand about that. For now, I'm tracking the move as a corrective bounce. But I assume that a low of sorts is formed here in our, let's say, trend reversal area that we discussed over the last few days. So it's good to see that the market bounced exactly from that area. We had a smaller target area and the Fibonacci support zone here for what would be a wave 4. So it was respected. We still don't know, though, if it's a wave 4 pullback or an A wave in a much larger correction, which is the white scenario. But the fact that it was only a 3-wave move down keeps the door open for higher prices. I mean, I think we all agree this is not an impulse to the downside. This is a 3-wave move down. Now, the problem is most A waves are 3-wave movements as well. So it could just be the A wave in the white scenario. It's now forming a B wave bounce and then goes down much lower in a C wave eventually. Yeah. The problem is as well that the move up now is only 3 waves. So it is some kind of a 3-wave move I'm tracking here, a possible A wave. So let's put some microstructures on here. So this would be A, B, C in wave A. This is the short-term bullish count. The problem is it really short-term bullish if it's only 3 waves? Well, please note that the 5th wave to the upside would be could be an ending diagonal. So it is absolutely possible it's doing this like A, B, C. In the bullish count, this would be a wave 1. Then we get a wave 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me just adjust the wave degree, but it might do something like this, you know. So let's just get the wave degree right. That's speculative at this stage because it is technically possible that what we're dealing with here is going to turn into a 5-wave move, but it would need to prove that to us. I think for the other indices, I'm tracking 3 waves up so far. And therefore, I think this also has a potential to turn into a wider 3-wave move. And therefore, this could turn into, from a bullish point of view, it could turn into wave 1 of 5 to the upside. That's still subject to change. 3-wave movements morph quite a lot, but at least you have an idea of what could be coming. Now, in the bearish count, we would also track an ABC structure to the upside, but that would be within the white scenario. Yeah, so you see they are moving together right now, these two scenarios. And if we get 5 waves up in this initial A wave, whether it's the white count or the yellow count, that would be more clearly bullish. We're now tracking support for a B wave pullback. Potential B wave could land in this support region between, so let's add standard support for wave B, 17,072 and 18,163. This would be standard support, depending on where it opens today. So these are the support zones I try to keep updated on the futures chart, depending on where the market stands right now. Obviously, as I said, this is recorded just before market opens, but it gives you an idea. Yeah, as long as we're holding 1772, I would focus on higher. But whether this is going to turn into the yellow or the white count will only be determined along the way. So as long as pullbacks remain corrective, we can keep the door open for higher. I think this is a resistance area to watch. The market already reached that yesterday. I presented that to you already, I think, in the video 2 days ago. 19,193 to 20,871 has already been reached. So I would expect, I think it's reasonable at least to expect some kind of a pullback over the coming days that could take us into this support zone here. The higher wave A goes, because at this point I have no confirmation wave A is topped, the higher the B wave support zone will go as well. But these are the patterns I'm tracking right now. At any point now, at any point, if we see a 5 wave move down, which breaks below support, that would indicate that the B wave in white has already topped. I would keep that as an alternative for now, because this would be quite a, also timely, duration-wise, a very weak B wave. So that's the update about the NASDAQ. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Yeah, and if you're interested in additional updates, daily updates about certain stocks and the S&P and the NASDAQ, then check out our stocks membership. You'll find the link in the description and pinned in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.